Now, inhale up, exhale out, and of course we switch legs. So you release your left leg, release your right leg, and sometimes you might need to rub your knees out at this stage, but if you've been doing it a while, you can just go right to the other side. Again, try not to have this inner foot flopping off the inside of your thigh, but try and tuck it up as close to the hip as possible. And then bring the other leg up, again, as close to the hip as possible. And then from here, again, okay, I'm just centering myself, you can relax down, okay, you can breathe and come forward. And take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And should you feel a cramp, slowly breathing down, gently come out of this. I find that when we do certain positions, you're more likely to get a cramp or a stitch in your side. The limiting factor for most people in Lotus tends to be the pain of the legs crossed over like this, and they never really get to the cramp phase, which is fine. If this hurts your leg and you breathe easy into it, you'll actually be training yourself to breathe deeper and deeper, so that when you can get into it and you come forward, you never get a cramp from doing this. Okay? Now from here, let's release out of the lotus. And again, let's massage the knees. And one of the things I like to do, work out the kinks in the legs, is just that little bicycle movement. Massage your quads a little bit. The self-care that I place in my workouts are important just to help you get in touch. If you go like this and you feel an extreme burning sensation, stop and inspect. Did you tear something? Is it an old injury? Do you have a scab? Did you do something? It allows you not only to revitalize, okay, your joints with a little bit of extra blood, but allows you to check in with that joint to see if it's just stretch you're feeling or you truly injured yourself. If you go about this properly, slowly, and methodically, you're not going to injure yourself. You'll improve your stretch little by little by little. As time goes on, you'll be able to do positions and postures and stretches that you never thought were possible. Okay. Now, for those of you who can comfortably get into Lotus, I'm going to show and demonstrate some things that you could do to improve your posture. First, let's get into the Lotus. Okay, now I'm going to swing sideways, this way. All right, now when I sit up in Lotus like this, one of the things that is sometimes is the limiting factor are your abdominal muscles and what's called the psoas muscles, which go from the front of the lumbar spine into this part of your leg, okay? So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie back and allow my legs to relax down. Now, some people, that may arch their back too much and it may hurt. Take your flat hands and place them underneath your hips and allow the legs to come down. This may be as far as you go at first. Relax your head back and just stretch. So here, you're going beyond knee stretching to some deep inner body cavity stretches. So here, I can allow my legs to relax all the way down. We're pretty close to it with my back flat. I'm not allowing my back to arch. Better to have the back flat and your legs up like this than have your legs all the way down and your back arched like this. Because we're trying to stretch the muscles that attach to the front of the lumbar spine, go through the pelvis and insert into your femurs, your thigh bones. Okay, if this is comfortable for you, the next thing you could add is just to raise your arms up and over. When you raise this up, it tractions this out a little bit more. And I breathe. Now, a couple of things. If you want to build incredible abdominal muscles, you could take your two flat hands, place them underneath your sacrum, and lower your legs and raise your legs. Lower your, I'm not letting them go down all the way, and raise your legs. Lower your legs and raise your legs. And when you exhale down, you inhale up. Exhale down. inhale up. So that's a little muscle building exercise for that particular way of getting into Lotus. Also, keep in mind, when my hands are here, they're like this. They're right on my sacrum, okay, in this V shape. Now, of course, whatever I do on one side, I'm going to do on the other. So I'm switching. I'm bringing the right leg on top and the left leg on top. And I like to center myself and roll down and allow the legs to relax down. If that's too much for you, you could place the hands here. Sometimes people could just stay like this for a while, and that's okay. And then let their legs inch down, little by little by little, and keep breathing, and little. And you'll feel the deeper muscles start to get stretched as you come down into that. If you want more stretch, you could raise your arms up and breathe into your belly. Now, in the first class, we talked about your diaphragm, which is a big bell-shaped muscle which sits on the bottom of your rib cage, and all your organs on top sit on top of it, including your lungs, your heart, etc. When you stretch like this, one of the best feelings you'll get is the stretching of the diaphragm muscle, which helps for much deeper breathing. And again, if those of you want to add the leg lifts, you can put your hands under your sacrum and raise up and come down, up and come down, and up and come down, and up and come down. All right, then from there I rolled out of it. There's lots of ways to get up. That's just one way. All right, and then you can get out of your lotus position and again massage your legs. And on the first class video, I talked about what I call my cornerstone stretch, the one I always return to from time to time during the course of a stretch session, and that's this one here. And you will find after working on Lotus, if you've been restricted in this one, in this particular stretch, practicing the Lotus even halfway will enhance this tremendously. And you can practice coming forward here right after you do that. It gives your legs a little recovery time as well. All right, so that's today's stretch class, how to get into Lotus. There'll be follow-up videos on more advanced Lotus positions, and also how to take care of your very, very important knees. Okay, that's all for today.